How about Duke, man? Cam Boozer, I got to watch them practice a few weeks ago. Texas Tech's got a terrific team. We'll see them a lot in the Big 12 this year.
A couple other key games coming up later, of course, after us. Arizona State hosting Gonzaga. And it's great to see Arizona playing UCLA. That's a great game for college basketball, too.
Not a question.
Live at the Skullmeyer Arena in Fort Worth, Texas is where we live at.
Lost it, diving on the floor, ball is loose and it's picked up by David Punch and a foul in Michigan. And now, officials, you see Doug Sherman coming in to help out Edwin Young. The teams will be separated briefly.
What's happening
Uh-oh.
is they decided to go small with 4 guards. It's the first time we've seen that tonight. Maybe trying to spread this defense out, and they still turned it over. Of course, TCU small with Milanovich at the 4. Back and forth right now, a little chess match going on.
1-1 for TCU. As they're now in the bonus. It is David Punch shooting the 1-1. Michigan foul is called. It's the second on Elliott Cadeau. Punch 1 for 2 from the line. 6-7 sophomore. Double figures in each of the first 3 games for Jamie Dixon this season. He's been slow to get going tonight. Now just 1 for 3 from the line. You missed the front end of a 1-1. That's a killer.
It's an invisible turnover. See the 4-guard offense now. They'll try to spread it around.
Roddy Gale Jr. gets in the paint. Loose ball. Here comes Latoris Velavicius for TCU.
Thank you. Velavicius.
See, I had all last season of practice when he was at Oregon State.
Gotta go at the guy. Gotta go at the big guy there. You can't fade away. See, if you're Robinson, you pump fake. When he jumps, you jump right through his chest.
A steal. Here comes Brock Harding. Glides in. Harding with 6. And the lead is 3 for the Frogs. Roddy Gale Jr. whips it over to L.J. Kaysen. 3!
Three's good by Michigan Wolverines, and they have tied up.
And the first made 3 for Kaysen on the season. And it ties the game, approaching 2 minutes left in the half. Stepping in, and the long 2.
Shot is good.
He's got 7 to lead TCU.
So the team we're rooting for today's game is TCU Horned Frogs.
Harding knows a little bit about Michigan, the former Hawkeye.
Roddy Gale Jr. the step through. Can't get the reverse, and Brock Harding grabs it. The flyby, moving in, Velavicius. Off the window.
Gets to go. And it's a 4-point game.
Go at his chest.
Trey McKinney.
3 is good.
The foul after the made basket is on Michigan as Latoris Velavicius was knocked down.
Good ball movement. It was Mara out of the double team. I think McKinney, the freshman, might be the best shooter on this team. Great stroke. Good ball movement by Roddy Gale Jr.
The foul is on Will Cheddar. And Velavicius back at the other end will shoot a 1-1 for TCU.
I don't think he's missed a free throw this season.
He's 6 for 6. You aware of the jinx that people will blame us for if he does miss?
He's Lithuanian. They don't miss free throws, okay?
Last year, averaged 9 points a game for Wayne Tinkle at Oregon State. His first year here at TCU after a year up in Corvallis.
You know, Michael Ratai is down to Baylor starting.
Here was the foul again. What happened and why Lovicious ended up at the line. As he was thrown down by Will Cheddar.
Wasn't much, really. They were tangled. And, not much, but enough to call.
Lovicious, the reputation of being a lights-out shooter, off to a slow start with TCU.
By the way, our guy up at Oklahoma State, they've got 3 former Oregon State Beavers that are starting in the Big 12, or a big guy from Iran, Pasha. How about that? Wayne Tinkle.
He got hurt by the portal.
Yes, he did.
And Lovicious here, Ratai, Parsifal at Oklahoma State.
There wasn't much in the cash register.
Final minute of the first half.
Good effort. They do a great job on those ball screens.
LJ Kaysen.
Oh, nice.
In a dive Mara for Michigan.
Nicely done by the 7'3" Mara. You could go 2 for 1. It's probably too late now. Got to get it up around 42. Got to shoot that.
Jaden Pierre.
3!
Obviously, if you're Michigan, you'd want to hold for 1, unless you can get a layup.
And a 2-second differential. And a timeout by Michigan. 15 on the shot clock, 17 left in the half. And Michigan and Dusty May will take that use it or lose the timeout.
Honestly, Ross, I did not expect this. I'm a Michigan fan. I think they're a team that could go to the Final Four. But we also said, and we got this from Dusty May last night at the hotel, they've got talent, but they don't have an identity yet. And the one thing that their identity is right now, which is not good, is the turnover. That has to be corrected.
And for TCU, it seems Jamie Dixon is creating that identity on the defensive end. And it's showing tonight, forcing 11 first-half turnovers.
Go back to his days at Pittsburgh and his 9 years here. And that is you've seen a Jamie Dixon team in this first, basically, 20 minutes.
Again, 15 to shoot for Michigan. TCU is led by as many as 8 here in the first half. It's number 6 Michigan. It's the highest-ranked non-conference opponent to come to Fort Worth in 22 years. Since then, number 1 Kansas. Of course, they were not in the same conference at the time.
22 years, that would have been a team that had, that might have been a Final Four team.
Wow. Deflected by Brock Hardy. LJ Kaysen. 3 to shoot. Kaysen drives to the bucket. The runner goes for Kaysen.
Big shot.
And that'll take us to halftime. Closing the first half, LJ Kaysen knifing down the lane.
That was great defense by TCU. They almost stole it a couple times, but the sophomore put his head down and went right to the rim. There's no rim protection with this small TCU team, so the sophomore got right to the rim. That's a big basket. And Michigan goes to the locker room, not having played well, Rox, but only down 2.
Despite the 11 turnovers by the Wolverines,
They're the cheerleaders for TCU Horned Frogs on ESPN2.
Number 6 Michigan. As we go, Kevin Connors in the studio.
Roxy, we are here for the Friday Night Hoops in Fort Worth, and a great one at that. Welcome into the halftime report. Duke in action tonight, taking on Indiana State. The freshmen focus on Cam Boozer, 2-time Gatorade National Player of the Year, consensus 5-star recruit, 15-12 in his Duke debut against Texas. Coach, Carlos Boozer's career high at Duke was 33. Cam had 35 tonight.
Why are you calling out Carlos right there? The guy has incredible hands. He's an active, alert defender. The maturity that he plays with, Huck, is incredible.
And, Coach, I've been impressed with his passing ability. He's going to throw a lot of double teams this year. beginning of the season, he's averaging close to 5 assists per game. He's a very underrated passer, but you know his bread and butter, scoring around the basket. That guy is a bucket.
All right, 35 points, part of the story. The other part of the story, 12 rebounds. Most points in a double-double in the last 45 years at Duke. Sandwiched in between two pretty good ones, Christian Laettner and Zion Williamson. Duke, no problem to stay undefeated here. Coach, he's been so heralded here as the savior again of that Duke, the latest great freshman in that Duke program there. What's been most impressive